Yeah, good morning. This is Gracie Opulenza, and I'm all about eccentric and opulent lifestyle. You can find out a lot more about me on gracieopulenza.com. Good morning, back in Tuscany. I'm in Arezzo, a fantastic place to eat. I've eaten chocolate amireno and pecorino cheese, and you only find it, oh look at that, here apparently in Arezzo. People come all over Tuscany to eat it. Now, this is an eating area. Obviously, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, everything's closed, but I highly recommend, if you're coming to Arezzo, in there is all the culinary, the cheese, the wine, and look, Italy is about really the food. You'll see the fashion, but we're just going to talk about food and lifestyle. Now, I am here in Italy, property hunting for a long-term rental. It's challenging. I'm in Umbria because it's too challenging in Tuscany. Not challenging because I want to be in the historical centre, and I want to be in the historical centre. I want to be in the action. So this is Arezzo, medieval city, fantastic, gorgeous. Obviously, people are just waking up. I'm here on a real estate property hunt. My top tip is, do not depend on Italian estate agents. It ain't gonna happen. I've been looking for stuff since 2019. I have no idea what's in the mindset, but they're not driven by money, I can tell you that, because I've tried everything. So I'm here in Italy. I'm in the province of Umbria, and I'm now literally going to the bars, going to the cafes and saying to the locals, hello, can you hear me? I'm looking for some property to rent long term. I got the money. So, and it is paying off. So I've got 4 people that I have messaged, and they're like, how did you get this number? I'm telling you, if you can speak the language, if you're bold, if you've got grit and determination and resilience, that is how you're going to find your dream home in Italy. Talk to the locals. Be nice and friendly to them. Isn't that a gorgeous shot? This is all eatery. Now I've got a favourite coffee shop to go to this morning, which I love. So I'm here on the real estate front, long-term rental. I have been trying since the pandemic to find something that suits me. But to be fair, I also live in Asia, right? And I came back in September, found nothing. Been in Lucca in Italy. Lucca in Italy, in Tuscany, is a great place, but it's so everything opposite to the traditional Italian way now. It's just dominated by international people, and I've had enough. I'm not coming to Italy to speak English. I ain't coming to Italy to buy Zara or Sephora, or intimacy shops that you can find anywhere globally. The Made in Italy, check it out. Check my article. I'll put it in the link of this video about the tragedy of what Italy has lost. And they've lost Fiat. The Fiat is now Jeep is under the Stellantis group. And that's including Alfa Romeo. Meloni, the Italian Prime Minister, said, if you're calling the car Milano, if you're calling the car, let's say Arezzo, then the car should be made in Italy. But listen, Meloni, you sold it. You didn't intervene. So now the Fiat and some cars in it, and including Jeep, are going to be made in Poland for the mere fact of it's cheaper to make. It's €10,000 to make it cheap. So I'm on a property hunt to find authentic Italy, and it's getting harder because Italy is depopulating, it's crumbling, because the restoration, the money you need regarding the upkeep. Now Arezzo is rich, Tuscany is rich, so Firenze, Florence, Lucca, Pisa, Arezzo, Siena, you know, they got a lot of backing behind them, but a lot, let's say Spoleto in Umbria, it's beautiful, but I saw the difference. Is there a difference of Umbria versus Tuscany? 100% there is, from the roads, from the restoration, and from even the mannerisms of the people. I have not been bipped at once in Umbria. The moment I crossed the border, the moment I came into Arezzo, getting bipped and bipped because, you know, I'm not quite sure where I'm going. Don't worry about the feisty, impatient Italians, just work with them. So there's that difference. I find Arezzo, Umbria, to be a lot more authentic Italian. Toddy, where I'm staying, I found a guy that makes shoes. Now, let me talk a little bit about the leather. So Marche, where Umbria goes to get their leather, it's different to Toscana, right? And I'm going to do the comparison of the leathers. And Umbria is a lot more conservative than Tuscany. So let's talk about, look at these gold little babies. All my stuff's in storage. I've got one pair of trainers. I bought these yesterday. Are they not the 1980s Versace? And I've got green trousers that look awesome. I mean, if we're talking about eclectic and all over the shop, this is Tuscany, not the south of Italy, and definitely not Umbria. They're having a little bit of a meltdown when they see me. So I'm here in Tuscany. Just wanted to make sure, is Arezzo a place in the centre I could live in? The answer is no, because it's just too commercial. But on an eating front, I mean, pecorino with nuts, pecorino with pistachio nuts, pecorino with saturated in wine, pecorino cheese with Areno, dark chocolate cheese, pecorino with liquor. I've only seen it here in Arezzo, and I've been told a lot of people from Lucca, which is a couple hours away, come all the way to Arezzo because it's just made somewhere out here to eat it. Listen, people, I'm signing off. I'm on a real estate front. I'm putting this out on my YouTube. I'm looking for a 4-bedroom apartment with the eco bonus double glazing, with a balcony with a view, family of 4. Honestly, it is like finding a needle in a haystack, and that is why grit, determination, and unrelenting knocking on the doors with the locals at the bars until I find it. That is how you're going to find your dream home in Italy. I've been trying it since 2019. Don't depend on agents. For the life of me, the Italian agents are just not proactive. They don't care. They're not driven by money. I really don't understand it. And all they're sending me is absolute crap. Yeah, this morning just finally, look, this is what's trending in Italy. Very quirky. I literally went and just paid for my car. I've got that from Asia, but I've got the lady that worked for Dolce & Gabbana made this for me. Yeah, that's the beauty of people that are made in Italy, that 100% authenticity, where I see with my own eyes. Who says you need Dolce & Gabbana? Does look familiar though, doesn't it? This is the summer go-to, not seen in Zara, and every time I walk with these gold trees, they turn heads, because you know why? This is from Vietnam, this is from Australia, and it's my style. And people turn heads. Yesterday walking around here in Arezzo, and I'm like, yeah, this is style, authenticity, that's a skill. You can have your Zara, you can have your Primark. Tanez says, I'm in Italy, I am all for the 100% made in Italy, and I'm going to call it out for the ones that are not. And unfortunately, there's a lot of fake. Have a look at Giorgio Armani, disgusting. But we'll talk about that in another video, because money laundering is huge in Italy. It's a €1 billion industry. And just think, The Godfather.